Oh, it's so close. Hello, welcome to Theology on Tap. This is our last day here in France. So we got here about a week ago, stayed in Paris for a few days, went sightseeing, did all the tourist stuff, went down to Toulouse area. It's like an old castle that was turned into like a venue for weddings and other kind of celebration. Place was called, what was it?
Chateau de Poisentou.
Chateau du Poisentou.
Renovated and very nice.
Beautiful place. Wedding went well, and now we're on our way back to LA. But I just wanted to share with you that when we first planned to come to Paris, to France, of course we were excited to see a lot of things, but there were a lot of warnings as well. People are saying, watch out for the pickpocketers, watch out for the rude people. What else? Watch out for people stealing your bags on the plane or on the train and things like that. But what we have experienced has been awesome. There was nobody hassling us, no rude people. Everybody was friendly. We thought that we needed to learn to speak some French, but no, everybody speaks English here. Right? So we got along with everybody great, friendly people. Although there was a riot on the first day we arrived, on May Day, I think it's called, and today's a holiday. They have 3 holidays this week, or no, 2 days. So most people are only working 1 day, which is on a Wednesday. So yeah, it's kind of hard to get by, but everything turned out incredibly well. What do you think, baby?
We are incredibly blessed. This was a great, awesome, and beyond amazing trip.
Beyond amazing. You had a good time?
Beyond amazing trip. It surpassed all our dreams.
Yeah.
Everything went smoothly and well.
Yeah, everything went great. What else? One thing, I guess we need to talk about the Bible a little bit, is that there was an interview that was done by, I think, Pastor Schuler, along with, he was interviewing, what's that famous guy that just recently passed away?
Billy Graham.
Billy Graham. So sorry, forgot his name. Anyway, Billy Graham. And what Billy in the interview, what he said was, asked Billy Graham a question, and what Billy Graham said was that he's been around the world many times and met some fabulous people, and he found it really hard for him to believe that people who are so wonderful around the world, that somehow if they did not believe in Jesus, that they're gonna go to hell. And Schuler wanted to make sure he understood what Billy Graham was saying, and said, are you saying that people who do not believe in Jesus will go to heaven? And Billy Graham said yes, right? And in return, Schuler said, God's grace is sufficient enough for all, right? And I thought that was wonderful. I don't know if you could still see that video on YouTube. I'm sure you could find it. But I believe that's true, because here in France, everybody's wonderful. And one thing good, kind of sad, is that there are a lot of old, churches here, right? A lot of buildings that we saw. Catholic church cathedrals built in the 1500s, wonderful looking building. We entered one, and while they're having some kind of a mass too, but there was nobody there. Right? There was, how many people you think at that mass that we stopped by?
I don't know.
Like 2 people or 3?
5.
There were, or anyone we met here, we met quite a few. No one went to church. Nobody did. But the history is here. But wonderful people and whatnot. So it's kind of sad that Christianity is being lost here a little bit, but at the same time, God's grace is sufficient, and I do believe God's Spirit is still working, and you could see it in the goodness of all people. Any final words?
Well, we just came from an old castle, Chateau de Poisentou, and just left our new modern high-tech hotel here by the airport, Pullman. The contrast of old and new, but they all function the same, and we just had to adjust to both and enjoy both of them. And just a lot of adjustments in life in general with people and things, but let us embrace it and enjoy it with God's grace, and just fully just be grateful for all that we have.
Be grateful for all we have. God bless you. Our next video will be in LA once again. I can't wait to go home. It's been great.
Over here or there? Yeah.
right there.
Do I look there or there? I don't even know. And what is this background? I thought that was a trash can behind us. I thought you were going to do more at the hotel background.
There's our hotel back there.
I'm like, is that a trash can that I see?
Well, trash cans get picked up. Anyway, God bless.
Hope you enjoyed this video.
My wife is hot.
Thanks. You do not have to say that.
Kiss. All right.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Bye.